Yes, people, what's going on? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video on EGTV. And today I brought a bunch of great people with me, content creators and people I met on Twitter and social media. You know what? You can meet nice people on social media, guys. Don't forget that. So I got my guy Hussam here doing his thing. He's a Liverpool fan. If you guys don't know him, right below me, he is a Liverpool fan. He has his own channel called This Is Football. I'll be putting the link for the channel in the description below if you guys want to check that out on playback. As of right now, the name to his channel is This Is Football, and you guys can check that out. We got Patrick here, who's a City fan. Where is it? He's right here.
Oh, look at that.
There you go. He's a City fan. Check his Twitter is True City Fan Patrick, right? We got Mohammed here. But wait, Patrick, what's your channel called?
True City Fan. That's what it is. It's the same as my Twitter, just the same thing.
There you go, True City Fan. And we got Mo here filling in for Monster. Monster should have been here, Monster CFC, but Mo's here filling in. My guy, he's a Chelsea fan doing his thing. And you know what? He's going to be coming on the channel more often with Chelsea playing a lot of games with us in the second week. We're going to see you for the preview for the second week.
100% you will, bro.
There you go. And that's his Twitter ad right there. So we're going to do a prediction show. We're going to talk about the games. We're going to talk about everything around the teams that we're going to be talking about with those games. We're going to get into who's going to be top four, who's going to get relegated. And every week, we're going to keep track of who is winning which games and who's losing. I have an Excel spreadsheet here set up for all the games. I'm going to have guys like Hussam here. I'm going to have Mo. I'm going to have Patrick, myself. And we're going to go through every single fixture for the whole season. And at the end, we're going to see who wins and who gets the correct tally and their score. And every week, just like the Premier League table, we're going to have our own league table. Now, let me explain how the points is going to work. 3 points for the correct score and result. 1 point for the correct result. 1 point for the correct score. So you can get the what am I saying? So if you get the correct score and the result, it's 3 points. If you get the correct result, but you don't get the score, 1 point. That's it. Nothing else. So even if you get 2-1, but it goes the other way, because you picked the wrong score, you don't get nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, good.
Okay. So now let's keep it moving. First things first. I'll start to you, Hussam. You want to let the people know who you are?
Guys, my name is Hussam. My Twitter is DonHussam6. I am a Liverpool fan, but I run general football channel for all football fans. Hi, I'm full screen. I run a general football channel for all football fans. So if you're an Arsenal fan, there's content for you. If you're a Chelsea fan, content for you. If you are a United fan, unfortunately, there's content for you. And of course, Liverpool fan content for you as well. Unfortunately, City and Tottenham too irrelevant to have content on the channel. My Twitter is DonHussam6. I do a lot of spaces, a lot of content for all football fans. So just follow me on Twitter, subscribe to the channel as well. And I'm very happy to be on Igal's channel. My guy from Spaces as well. We met, so big up to him.
We actually did a video before Spaces. Come on, man.
No, we met on Spaces first. I did a space with you, and then I DM'd you, and then I told you like I want you to come on the channel. We spoke on Spaces first.
Oh, okay, I might be mistaken. And then let's go to Patrick. Patrick, how you doing?
I'm good, man. Thanks for having me. For me, I'm a new guy to this YouTube thing. I've been doing it for 4 months now. Igal, I met him via Twitter. He's one of the guys who obviously recommended me to go on one of the channels, and he's a very supportive guy. And for me, all I do is talk about Man City, but sometimes I talk about other teams. For me, I'm a football fan. I'm not just a Man City fan. I watch every match if I have time. So you can find me on True City Fan on Twitter. You can also find me on True City Fan on YouTube. I make it simple for everybody. True City Fan everywhere you find me. That's how it is. But thank you for having me here, man. Much respect.
No worries at all. Then we got Mo last. Mo, tell the people who you are, where you're from, and just tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you don't do content, so tell us how long you've been supporting Chelsea.
Cool, man. And well, my name is Mohammed, and I support Chelsea. I've been a Chelsea fan, believe it or not, since before Roman came to the club. Although that's not usually what they like to believe about Chelsea fans. And in terms of content creation and stuff, I don't personally have my own channel sorted out just yet, but I am doing content. And for example, there's a podcast that I do with a few friends of mine called Bowlers at the Bridge. That's on Sarcasm City. It'll be bi-weekly. So our next one is actually a preview to the Arsenal game and just a roundup about the Super Cup yesterday, for example. And I'm also going to be doing stuff on Twitter Spaces, etc. on those places. So if you follow me and if you actually follow any of these guys, more than likely you'll come across some of the Twitter Spaces that we're part of. And it's just obviously I love football, man. As much as I'm a Chelsea fan, I am definitely a massive football fan. I don't just watch the Premier League. I watch the Serie A. I watch the Bundesliga. I watch La Liga. I watch Ligue 1. I love the game, man. I'm a student of the game, and I try to best actually be knowledgeable on as much as possible, so that when I'm making decisions or when I'm making sort of opinions on something, I have as best as possible an objective opinion that is more balanced rather than just very biased or very negative or pessimistic, etc. So on and so forth.
There you go. Mo went into detail there. Made us all look silly. Anyways, let's get into it, guys. Let's get into it. So I will not be putting the images of the teams and the scores and everything up on the screen, but just yet. But we're gonna go into each game. So I have the Who Scored app up, and when we're talking about Arsenal Brentford, which is the first game on the docket, it says that predictions for Arsenal Brentford, the main analysts on Who Scored, guess what they have? They have us drawing the first game. The reason is they think Arsenal are going to draw is because the expert thinks Arsenal is going to draw because this is the first game Brentford has ever played in the Premier League. This is a team that's never been in the Premier League, in the existence of the Premier League. Brentford have just built a new stadium. They're a London-based team, so it's not too far of a travel for Arsenal. Arsenal and Brentford have never faced each other once in the Premier League era, so there's no history to go off of. And they got promoted last season, played well, and have had a decent preseason in comparison to what Arsenal's gone through, with losing to Tottenham, losing to Chelsea, drawing against Rangers, and losing to Hibernia. So honestly, I get why the prediction people went with a 2-2 for Arsenal Brentford, but I want to know what you guys think. I want to know what your predictions are. And people in the chat, let us know your predictions right now while you're at it. This is what the experts have gone for. They've gone for a 2-2, and they're predicting that this is what is most likely the lineups are going to look like. So at the moment, I'm going to throw it over to you guys. Mo, what are you saying? What's your prediction for the Arsenal Brentford game?
And well, I've gone for a 3-2 Arsenal win. And as much as anyone wants to be negative about the Arsenal not winning, I do feel like you have quality players that can sometimes step up and actually score in the moments that you need them to score. I do feel like however, that you're defensively not as strong as people would like to believe. And I feel like Ivan Toney is someone that I'm particularly going to be concerned about when it comes to your club. And I do feel like Brentford, this being their first game in the Premier League, it's going to be a big deal to them. They're not going to make it easy for you guys. I do feel like they play attractive football. I do feel like that they're a team that is quite underestimated by people, so they can catch teams by surprise a lot of the times. So I wouldn't say it's going to be an easy game, but I do see Arsenal slightly getting away with a victory there.
Okay, so 3-2. Wow, what a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to go to Hussam. Hussam, what are you saying for this game, Arsenal versus Brentford? What's your prediction? And just tell us about what you think about the two teams.
I think I'm gonna be even worse than the experts. I think Brentford win this game 2-1. I think when I look at Arsenal, I just think they're not ready for the season mentally. Obviously, from a fan's perspective as well, like I feel like not everyone is as excited for the season as they should be. And when I look at Brentford, like, bro, this is the first time they've ever played in the Premier League. They're gonna be energetic. They're gonna be excited. It's at their own ground as well. So I think there's so much pressure is gonna be applied by Brentford. And exactly what Mo said, they do play attractive football. They do play expansive, good football as well. So what I'm saying is I think Brentford beat Arsenal just based on the fact of they just got promoted. They're so excited. They want to show the world what Brentford do on a football pitch. And on the other side, watching Arsenal's preseason games and, just Arsenal overall as a club right now, it does not really fill me with that much confidence. So I think just based on all the circumstances around this game, like if this game was happening in December, I'd probably predict an Arsenal win. But because of the timing and what's happening at both clubs, I'm going for a Brentford win. I'm sorry, Igal.
No problem. So as you guys can see here, I put Hussam's prediction and I put Mo's prediction. Now let's go to Patrick. Patrick, what's your prediction?
Funny enough, I went for a 2-2 as the experts went. For me, I saw this game as Arsenal come out, right, as an experienced side. they'll come in and they'll hit Brentford with the 2-0. That'll be like the first half, and everybody will be like, oh, this is going to be gone and everything. But Brentford, I think, just because they're new, they're hyped and ready for it, will keep on fighting, and then they'll come back with the 2-2, and it will be a very close game. That's what I think. I'm watching not all of them, but majority of the preseason games. A lot of people have been telling me, don't take preseason games seriously. I do. I watch a lot of things. I see how players have come back. Aubameyang seems like his best days are gone. I've been saying this, that after that contract, it looks like brother gave up. He doesn't really want to be there. And it looks like you guys don't, to be honest, apart from Aubameyang, I don't know where your goals are going to come from. Willock was scoring goals in Newcastle for fun. You guys shipped him out, and yet you kept Elneny. So looking at it, even Thomas Partey is injured. He went off injured. I don't know if he's going to come back. It's just a bit of a mess. And look, it's been a bit of a mess for everybody for preseason, except United and a few teams that seem like they've had a very good preseason. But for Arsenal, I think you guys will come out as experienced. You will think that, okay, let's kill Brentford very fast. But I think because they're new, these new teams, they won't give up. They'll keep going, and it'll end at 2-2. And maybe you guys might be sweating at this game. As a lot of the guys here said, if this was a December game or this was weeks later, would be leaning towards Arsenal, because most of these new teams, the hype goes down. But you must remember, Brentford is the team that everybody has been rooting for since seasons ago. Everybody has been looking forward to it. I know they lost Watkins to Aston Villa. They lost another player. I just forgot his name. The guy from Algeria.
Benrahma.
Yeah, who's at West Ham. But that's still a good outfit. They're still a good outfit, and they will cause problems for you guys. So I think 2-2 will be the score. That's what I feel.
Got it. Let's keep it moving, guys. Before we do that, though, I need to give my prediction. I'm going 2-1 Arsenal. I think it's going to be a tight game. I think we're going to concede because we always are 1-0 down before the game even begins because of stupidity at times. So I'm going to go 2-1 Arsenal. And the reason why I'm going 2-1 Arsenal is because I just feel like we're going to be too much for the promoted side. We just might have too much quality for them all over the pitch. They're going to score, but only reason why they're going to score is because it's their first game in the Premier League and their new home ground. And that's what I'm giving them that one goal for. But Arsenal's going to win this game 2-1. Now, let's move on to the next game. Let's move on to the next game, guys. The next game is Man United Leeds. Now, let's just tell you, Man United Leeds is a rivalry. It is a rivalry back in the day in the Premier League. It's a big game back in the day in the Premier League. And the experts have gone for Manchester United win. That's what the experts have gone for. Experts have said Manchester United is going to win 2-1. That's what the experts think is going to happen in this game. But I'm asking you guys, what do you guys think is going to happen in this game? Because I personally think, I'll go first on this one and we'll go reverse order. I personally think Manchester United are going to win. I think it's going to be a situation where Leeds are a good team, but Manchester United just have too much for them this game. And I'm going to see a Manchester United 3-1 win. Because don't forget, last game, what happened when they faced each other? They slapped them 6-something, right? Am I wrong? Was it 6-2?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a massacre.
So
yeah.
I'm giving Manchester United the edge. I don't know how good of a preseason Leeds have had. I think Leeds are going to have a really good season. Wait until the end where I think Leeds are going to finish, but 3-1 to Manchester United. Patrick?
Yeah, look, man, as I said, I've been watching all the preseason games, majority of them, few of them I missed. I was watching the Man United games. The reason why I watch other teams, I just want to see how things are going to go. United embarrassed Everton, and Rafa Benitez is a manager that keeps things very compact. They were just being ripped apart. I don't like United, but I sat here and said, wow, they've gelled so well. And Maguire had just returned. I thought he was not going to play very well, but he played very well. Bruno was playing very well. Dan James was on fire. So against that Leeds United defense, look, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think it's going to go very high. That's for me. That's why I predicted 4-2. Because I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. Leeds are going to give that whole thing where they fight at the end and you're like, maybe they'll make it. They'll fall short. I think United right now is very stable. It hurts me saying this, trust me, but I think they're very stable at the moment. And if you watch the game against Everton, they played very well. I know, we all hate them, but They played very well. Unfortunately, it looks like all is at the will, but I'm not trying to say they're going to win the league, though. But anyway, that's a story for another day. But I think this game is going to be a high-scoring game, and it's going to be a 4-2 game. That's what I think. I don't think Leeds have such a good, stable defense to do anything.
All right, Mo, what about you?
Well. Maybe I'm just a crazy guy, but I think there's going to be an upset, guys. I generally feel like Leeds United will nick this one.
My guy, come on.
I think this is the problem in the Premier League, innit? Sometimes I feel like what happens is a team is predicted to win, and this is when they fail miserably in those types of situations. Now, I'm not going to say that Man United is going to get whooped so badly to the point that they can't do anything in the game. I do feel, though, that Bielsa is someone that is very highly underrated by this league. I don't know why. I don't know how that happens. But with the type of players that this guy has and the type of risk type of football he plays, it is unreal. Like the first game they played was 6-2. You're right, Igal. But the last game they played finished 0-0. And to me, that showed me that Leeds United really learned from that first mistake in that first game. And I feel like this time around will be the first time they actually do something about it and they get a 2-1 victory. It's going to be a mad one. That's what I'm predicting anyways.
Okay. And then what about yourself? Who's on?
I'm so disappointed that a City fan just predicted a United win. Like that's just crazy, man. And you can't use Everton as a measuring stick as well, because Everton are rubbish themselves. So like that's just crazy, man. Listen, United are not ready for the season either. Ollie's at the wheel. That's the main thing. Leeds will have those players running. Bielsa will have those players running in pre-season like there's no tomorrow. Their fitness will be unbelievably incredible. I've seen it firsthand. We were champions, and against Leeds we really struggled, and we just barely beat them by 4-3. So in the first 5 to 10 games, I expect Leeds to perform at a very high level compared to the others, just based on Bielsa's training methods and everything. With Man United, we've already said Ollie's at the wheel, going nowhere fast. I don't even think they're going to finish top 4 this season. So I'm going for Leeds 3-2 win, very high scoring game. Bruno to stat pad through 2 penalties, but Leeds eventually, football will win, and Leeds will win by 3-2. That's my prediction.
Good stat pad.
All right, so there you go. Now, the way we're going to do the rest of the games, since not all these games are going to be big games, we're going to skim through them quickly, right? So we have room to speak about other teams. So Burnley, Brighton, I'm just going to quickly tell you guys what the expert thinks for Burnley, Brighton. The experts are saying it's going to be a 1-0 win to Burnley. Now, Hussam, I'm going to let you go first. What was your prediction for this game, just so we can go by it quickly?
Short and simple. Brighton play good football. I think they beat Burnley by 2-1.
Mo?
I'm saying 1-1. Just Brighton have a scoring problem, and until I see otherwise, I can't see more than that.
Patrick?
0-0. I don't see anybody scoring in both teams. I see it's going to be KG. Brighton play good football, but as it's said here, they don't score goals at all. They've been struggling. They just rotate. So 0-0.
I'm going 1-1 personally. I think Brighton and Burnley both will test themselves quite well, but we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with the two teams, right? Yeah. But for now, I'm going 1-1. Then the next game is a big one. So we're gonna take a little break and take this in. Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. Crystal Palace for Chelsea. I'm going to go first on this one after I check the experts. I personally think we need to take a second and talk about the Lukaku signing now. Lukaku just signed. How big of an impact will this be having Lukaku instead of Timo Werner? And maybe since we do have a Chelsea fan on the panel, I'll throw it to him first. Mo, what do you think about the whole Lukaku signing and everything around Lukaku?
Bro, there's just one word I'll say over and over again. Goals. That's what we've needed so badly. It's unreal. Like, I am so happy we got a striker in, man, because at the end of the day, when it comes to Chelsea, chance creation was not an issue. Defensively, we became more astute. and how we're organized as a team. We've become much better tactically. We're even changing tactics during the game. There's a lot of positive things I saw, but the main issue we had was scoring goals. Lukaku addresses this problem, and at the end of the day, people can focus on the money, people can focus on the whole Man United saga, but the fact of the matter is this guy had a career before Man United and after Man United, and both times this guy delivered. And at Chelsea, he's coming back with a point to prove, hungry as hell. He supports the club, he understands the club, and honestly, this is something that should have happened sooner. Let's be very frankly honest about it. And personally, I don't think he's going to be available for this game. From what I understand, it's still quite complicated in terms of what's happening. But that signing in itself is a massive one for us. And I can't wait to see where we go with it, to be honest.
There you go. What happened? Okay, I was trying to get it on the screen, but you know what? It's fine. Let's just go to this. Let's just go to this. This is what the experts predicted for the Chelsea Crystal Palace game 2-1. If you guys want to talk about Lukaku quickly while you're giving your predictions, you can do that. I'm gonna throw it to Hussam first. Hussam, what are you saying on this one?
I think Chelsea are favorites for the title of the Lukaku. Obviously, Lukaku is coming in, so I think Lukaku keeps his fitness. Chelsea are favorites. Let's just simplify it to very simple 1+1 terms. Chelsea needed goals. They've signed a goal scorer equals they're gonna win the league. I think they're favorites for the league. I think it's a Liverpool-Chelsea title race. I honestly think. Sorry, Patrick, but that's honestly what I believe. I think Chelsea are firm favorites no matter what happens, unless City by Kane, then we're gonna have a different discussion. However, as things stand today, Lukaku, incredible player, even if he doesn't perform against the big teams. There are 16 games against the small teams. So the 16 games against the small teams will all have someone to score goals in them. So I think Lukaku, massive signing. If you want me to just throw in the game anyway, I think with Chelsea and Palace, I think Chelsea beat Crystal Palace 3-1. I think Palace have no hope in hell in winning this game. So I'm going for Chelsea 3, Crystal Palace 1. As for Lukaku, it makes them title favorites.
There you go. Patrick?
For me, I'm going to be a bit of a hater here, but I'm going to bring my reasons for hating. I am still not convinced until now that Chelsea can sustain a whole season with the football they're playing. That football these guys are playing is when they score, they seem to sit back and try to lock up and try to say, okay, you attack us now. So a whole season without football, even the football they played against City, they beat us all the 3 times, was we score first. It seems like when Chelsea score first, you're in trouble. I was impressed with Villarreal. They looked like they had the answer for what Chelsea do, because Chelsea seemed to be under Thomas Tuchel. We score and we sit back, and you're not going to break us. That's what I have been seeing. Arteta did a masterclass where he decided to sit back and give them the ball, and they struggled. So I'm not convinced yet by Chelsea. I want to see a few games. When I see a few games, I'm going to sit there and say, oh, I get it. As he says that favorite because of Lukaku. But what system? Is he going to tweak the system because Lukaku is here? Was Tuchel playing that system where we score, we sit back? Is it because he knows that I don't have goals in this team? So, look, a whole season is different. There's going to be different teams. Let's not say Brentford. Norwich is going to sit down and wait to counter you. Other small teams are going to sit down, like Burnley is going to pack the bus. Who is able to break teams in Chelsea right now? Who is your guy who can break teams? Don't even tell me Mason Mount. Mason Mount is good at looking for a pass when somebody's running in behind, which Bernard does. Does Lukaku run in behind? Lukaku holds the ball. So, look, I'm just waiting. I'm still scared of Liverpool. Regardless of Lukaku coming in, I'm more scared of Liverpool. Liverpool are sneaking in behind us, giving City, United, and other people flowers. But we must not forget the only reason why Liverpool struggled was because they had people like Kabak and Davis, who's a hooligan, who never showed up at the team as the centre backs. Right now they have Konaté, big tank. Van Dijk is back. Gomez is back. We have to be careful of Liverpool. They're just quietly doing this, but they have got Jota, who is fit right now. So look, I'm saying Chelsea will be close and Chelsea might win the league, but I'm not convinced yet because the type of football they're playing, I don't think it helps in Premier League. It helps in the Champions League. It helps in an FA Cup because it's just few games. But over a lot of games, Norwich packs the bus. Who's going to break the team? I don't know if maybe Mo wants to answer that. Who's going to break the team? Who in your team would like to break a team if they pack the bus?
I hear that. Personally, everyone's gone except for Mo and me, right? Mo, have you gone?
No,
Yeah.
I haven't. What score prediction? Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't said mine yet.
Go ahead.
Oh, so mine was 2-1 Chelsea. I still think that fitness-wise, I think yesterday was very clear to me. Like, we're not there yet, and I think fitness-wise, we need a bit more time to get into gear. So I'm gonna just say a 2-1 victory. Hopefully, we make it happen. I just want 3 points. I can't lie.
Okay, I just think Chelsea's gonna play hella defensive, get a 2-0 victory versus Crystal Palace, and people are gonna start talking about sacking Vieira after his first game like idiots. that's just how things are gonna work out. Quick game: Everton Southampton. Hussam, Everton gonna beat Southampton?
Yes, unfortunately, it's the same DVD with Everton every single summer. Everton will trouble the top six. Everton have a good manager. Everton have won the transfer window. It's just been on repeat for the last 15 years, and they don't really do anything. But Southampton are a club who will struggle a lot this season. I think Southampton definitely is going to be a part, or at least just be a part of the relegation battle. I think Southampton this season are in trouble. So I think Everton win this by 2-1. In a very boring, typical, I'm not going to mention his name, the Everton manager, in a very boring, typical his type of way, they're going to win by 2-1. So I think Everton beats Southampton 2-1.
Okay. And quick question, why is it that you don't like the fact that they got the former Liverpool manager in Rafa Benitez?
Because you don't go to our like city rivals and manage them after you're like a legend at the club. That would be like Pep managing United. That would be like Ferguson managing City. Wouldn't feel good, wouldn't feel right. I think United fans reacted the same way when Schmeichel played for City as well, even though he was 95 years old when he went. So, I have the right to be upset at him.
Okay. For this game, I'm just going to ask Mo, what's your score? Just quick score predictions, and then we're going to keep it moving on this one.
Yeah, I've got Everton, Southampton 2-2. I feel like it's just going to be a draw. I think they're both good teams. It'll be interesting to see how Rafa actually gets his team going. And I don't doubt Ralph Hasenhüttl. I think the guy is a tactical genius that is very underrated in our league. He does very well with very little, and he shouldn't be underestimated.
What about yourself, Patrick?
For me, I think Everton is going to win an easy 2-0. They just sold Vestergaard at Southampton. They sold Danny Ings, and I hear they're also accepting bids for Ward-Prowse. So I don't know what's going on at Southampton. So I think they're going to get relegated this year, and I think they're going to lose this easily.
Okay. And then for myself, I'm also going Everton win, but I think it's going to be a tight 2-1. I just feel like Everton might have too much for Southampton, and Southampton are a threat of getting relegated. So yeah, let's keep it moving, guys. On to the next one. The next one for after Everton Southampton is Leicester Wolves. Personally, I would love Leicester to just get slapped up by Wolves, but I think Leicester are going to have too much for Wolves, and Leicester are going to win this game convincingly. 1-0. It's going to be a 1-0 game, but it's going to be a performance where Wolves don't have any chances, don't create anything, and Leicester just shut up shop. And a team that's struggling to field good defenders after Fofana got injured, I think the defense is still really good. Let's not underestimate how good Leicester is. Hussam?
Short and sweet. Wolves are also part of the relegation battle this season, along with Southampton. Gonna struggle a lot this season, I think. Obviously, after losing Nuno. I think Leicester, as you said, incredible team, incredible manager, just won the Community Shield and the FA Cup. I think they contend for the top 4 this season and get it. And I'm going for a Leicester smashing of 3-0 against Wolves. I think Leicester smash Wolves by 3-0.
What about yourself, Mo?
I'll keep it nice, short and simple, bro. And I think Leicester's going to win, man. Leicester have got the better firepower. They've got a better squad. And I'm still not convinced by what the hell is happening at Wolves. And I agree. Wolves is one of the teams that I feel like they say might not do that well.
What about yourself, Patrick?
I don't know. I went for 1-1. I'm not convinced, even though the beat us. It doesn't mean I'm bitter, but I'm not convinced. I think 1-1. I think they're going to struggle with Fofana gone, and I think they get Vestergaard into the team. I think it's going to be a 1-1. That's what I think.
Igal, just so you know, Patrick is a little bit salty still from losing the Community Shield against
Yeah,
them.
but Wolves have that. Have your man back. Your man is back. Raul is back. I think he is back. So the striker is back.
Salt.
Yeah. So he.
Alright. Enough about these small teams. Let's not. Do we even need to talk about Aston Villa? Or you guys
Yeah,
talk?
all the talent,
I
all
like
the
Aston Villa.
they have, all the talent they
They've
have.
signed a lot of players, to be fair.
Okay, you guys take it away. There's this thing with Arsenal and Aston Villa this summer. They've really rubbed me the wrong way.
Smith Roy.
I'm so happy you said it, Miguel. I'm so happy.
This all happened. This all happened because of a certain Emil Smith Rowe. So I totally
my
understand
God,
what
bro.
you're doing.
Was it 3 times? The beat was 3 times, right? 3
Yes,
times or 2?
3 bids. 3 bids.
That's
3 bids.
disrespect. That's disrespect.
And they got Buendia instead of Arsenal. So this is why I get it. I get it. I think
That's
Villa,
context to it,
incredible
but, you know.
signings. Incredible signing, absolutely phenomenal signings. If I told you 3 years ago when they got promoted that they're gonna sign Leon Bailly in 3 years, you're gonna laugh at me. I think Leon Bailly is a Champions League quality player. Have no mistake about it whatsoever. Absolutely magnificent. Buendia obviously very, very good at creating chances with Norwich as well. And this is another. See how I take risks, unlike the other 3 on the panel right now, just keeping it safe with all the 2-1s and 1-1s. I'm going for Aston Villa 3, Watford 0. I think Aston Villa smash Watford. All these players excited to come and show the world that Jack Grealish leaving will not stop them and they will not be relegated and they're going to do really well this season. So I think Villa beat Watford by 3-0.
Wow. Okay. Anyone else echoing those thoughts?
100. I mean, I'm in agreement with him. I'm shocked he's taking a shot at me saying I'm being too safe.
I know. We all say the
I'm
good positive
definitely
stuff.
not
Yeah.
being too safe, bro. I generally think Aston Villa have had one of the best transfer windows this season. And if you don't want to talk about it, that's on you. You're going to see it happen in the league this season. But let's be frankly honest. I think Watford are going to get relegated again. I just don't think they have it in them. And I don't see them actually being able to deal with Aston Villa. I say a 3-0 Aston Villa win.
There you go, Patrick.
Okay.
I went for a 2-0 at Aston Villa. I think Danny Ings is a batsman, and I might be the only City fan saying this, but I was hoping that if we don't get Harry Kane, Danny Ings just comes in quietly. And
What? You want Danny Ings at City?
yeah, let me explain. Man, Danny Ings is
Patrick,
a batsman.
that's crazy.
I'm
That's
telling you,
crazy.
Danny Ings is a batsman. He's a
Let me
batsman.
full screen him for this. Explain
Yeah,
to
yeah,
everybody why you want Danny Ings.
Man, get the
Okay,
screen
look. This is my thing, right? I've watched Southampton and I was watching Danny Ings. The movement he has and the goals he scores. Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, Jesus doesn't have the same movement and doesn't score the same chances, doesn't finish the same chances. Yet Danny Ings does. I was hoping that if we fail, at least give us somebody. We're starving at City for a striker. Give us Bamford or somebody. Just give us Danny Ings, you know.
Okay, so 1 second. Let me caveat this. As a former Liverpool reject is being wanted by a City player, Hussam, how do you feel?
This is absolute madness. Madness. Why the fuck would you want Danny Ings to play for Man City? You're just trying to go back and try to win the Champions League. Are you really excited to watch Danny Ings against PSG? Like, I swear this guy, bro, Danny Ings, horrible injury record. When he's the main man for Southampton, if he misses 4 or 5 1-on-1s, no one gives a shit because number 1, it's Southampton. Number 2, he's their best player, so no one cares. At City, if he misses 3, 4 of these chances, the pressure of playing for Man City is different than the pressure of playing for Southampton. Like, no one cares about City is true, but like really no one cares about Southampton. Like they're different level of no one cares. So with Southampton, he could go on a 4, 5, 6 game streak of not scoring. He would still be starting. At City, different story. And then obviously you have him needing to press the defenders, which he does not do. So there are a lot of things. Like Ings is just mid-table. Like Ings is perfect for a Villa, for a Palace, not for a City at all, or a Chelsea, or a whoever he was linked with.
It shows you the starvation for a striker, the starvation we have that side.
Starvation. I mean, okay, you have Ferran Torres up front, but that does not mean let's get Ings. That's a step too far.
No, I was just thinking. I watched him in a few games. I was like, look, the Lala's got good movement. De Bruyne just gives him on the plate. Danny Ings just has to do his thing. Because look, this is the funny thing about City. We have players that miss easy chances. I have been thinking sometimes. Imagine Mo Salah with those chances; they will easily just go in. So look, it's just maybe my pet thing. I was thinking at least Danny Ings. I even had him on FIFA in my team.
No, bro.
Danny Ings in the front.
Patrick,
Unbelievable.
honestly, I understand, bro. You've been starving, bro, and I fully understand from Chelsea's last season as well. At one point, there were fans in my club also justifying the same thing. But I was like, unless we're talking backup, we can't be serious. We can go get strikers. We've got the money. We're chasing real targets. But don't say to me like, yeah, we should just get Danny Ings. This sorts out the striker problem. But,
look,
you're right. He can finish, but he also has to be on the pitch. And if we're talking about injury records, it don't look too pretty. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but look, Igalo is laughing because look.
guys. Let's not kill
Yeah, just one more thing. Igalo is laughing because Arsenal has got two strikers. Arsenal has two strikers. You guys have never starved for strikers, so that's why you're laughing. We've starved, man. They're starving.
Wait. What did you bring Arsenal into this for?
No, I'm saying you've got two strikers. You've got two nice strikers, like Lacazette and Aubameyang. City have Gabriel Jesus.
Apparently,
Aguero
Arsenal
last
should be
season.
taking Gabriel Jesus. Apparently, that's what people are telling me. People think Gabriel Jesus is better than Lacazette and Aubameyang.
No.
Oh, definitely take him. Definitely take him. It'll be good.
We employ Firmino, and I still wouldn't take Jesus or Ings.
Okay, there you go, guys. Respectfully, everyone said theirs. I think Aston Villa are gonna win, but the less said, the better of Aston Villa. I put my prediction 2-1. Everyone said their predictions, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I like how it's just a smooth conversation. Norwich, Liverpool. Let's start with the Liverpool correspondent. Hussam, you're gonna beat Norwich 7-0, no?
Nah, just not 7, unfortunately. Just by 4 goals. I think very easy game. Klopp will have a selection headache for the first time in a long.
Just 4 goals.
Wait. You really
Record
think
this, please.
Liverpool
Skip this.
You really
Skip
think
this,
Liverpool
please.
4-0 against Norwich is crazy? Why is that crazy?
No,
Someone tell me.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
you
not.
said
Well,
just.
I'm asking,
You said just.
Do the hand signal.
Yeah, just by
in
4
case.
goals, because I'm not trying to be arrogant or anything. So I think Liverpool 4, Norwich 0. I think Norwich stand no chance in hell to win this game or make any difference or any impact. I think Van Dijk back. Obviously, this is the first time that Klopp will have a selection headache in a long time. Obviously, with everything that's been going on in last season. So I think now Liverpool beat Norwich by 4 goals to 0 very comfortably. And I expect us to smash them easily.
Okay, the only reason why I'm reacting this way is because he's being a fan. He's backing his team, saying, I don't give a shit. We're winning 4-0. But we're reacting this way because we know when you say this stuff on socials and it goes the wrong way, you can get destroyed.
I don't mind.
Shit. I love it.
I don't mind. You know what's funny, Igal? I was just on a show before I hopped on this channel and I predicted 4-0 with my chest. I'm saying 4-0 with my chest here. And on my channel today, I'm also going to say 4-0 with my chest. Clip me up 3 times on 3 different channels. I don't give a shit. You can post it wherever you want. We are winning 4-0. Guaranteed. Or more, by the way.
Guarantee.
I said guaranteed.
Guaranteed. We're smashing them. We're smashing Norwich. 100%.
Oh my God. I love it. I
I'm praying for
absolutely
you.
love it.
I'm praying for you, bro.
Okay. Next, Mo, what do you say?
I definitely am not saying 4-0. I can tell you that right now. I've got this down as the 3-2 Liverpool win. I still think Liverpool will win. I just think Norwich is being highly underestimated here. I do think they're going to be much more ready for the Premier League this time going around. I do think they play better football than people realize. And last time they just didn't have the players that clicked in the same manner. I think they've made they've improved this team in a nice way. And I guess you could say I'm a bit biased slightly because Gilmour will be playing in the team. But besides that, I generally do feel like this is a team that plays good football. And I think if they click well together and finish their chances, I can see them giving Liverpool a game. So 3-2 Liverpool still, but I don't think it's as easy as Hussam is putting it.
Yeah. Patrick?
For me, I think 3-1. Look, as much as I don't like Liverpool and the fan base and all Liverpool fans at work, I can still say, look, Norwich somehow I don't know if they'll fix the defense. I've been watching them. Gilmour is a very good shout. If they've got him, that's good. Aaron's there. I don't know if he's still there. Kanto is still there. Pookie. So I think 3-1. So I think they'll score. I still don't think Van Dijk is back to his full self. So I think 3-1. But I now after what he said, I'm so interested to watch that game closely. I really want to see that game now. I want to see it tomorrow.
I just want to say, Patrick, the experts agree with you.
Wow, that's the third time they're agreeing with me.
No,
Yeah,
but, hey,
and the experts are usually wrong, Patrick. So good luck.
Listen. Guys, I also agree with Patrick and the experts. I think 3-1 will happen, and I think Mo Salah hat-trick. Guys, do not captain him though, because I do not triple captain him because I want to win. So yeah, let's continue. Anyways, enough about that. Romelu Lukaku is confirmed. Yes, Yusuf, we already mentioned this. Guys, we're going to be doing this more consistently. I don't know why a lot of people are not tuning in right now, but you should be tuning in if you're not. Usually we get a lot more people tuned in for the Arsenal content, but hey, they're going to have to get used to this because we're going to be talking about other teams. Moving on to the final two games. Newcastle, West Ham. Can I just be honest? I don't care. We don't care about Newcastle, West Ham. I don't care. I think Newcastle, West Ham, as long as West Ham are performing well and defending the way they defend, I think West Ham are going to win. But personally, I love every Premier League game. I watch every Premier League game, but I'm not going to be waking up early on a Sunday to watch Newcastle, West Ham. I'm sorry. That's just not me. I work late on Saturdays, so I'm not going to be doing that. What about yourselves? My prediction, though, is West Ham win to 1-0, I think. What did I put? 1-1, actually. I put a draw.
Yeah, let me also check what did I put. This game is so irrelevant. I want to check.
I put 1 down as well. Like, I
put a draw for this one. Mo put a draw. Hussam, you put
West
1-0.
No, West Ham 2, Newcastle 1.
Yeah. It's 2-1. He's put down.
Oh, 2-1. Yeah,
2-1.
And then Patrick, you put is this correct?
2-2.
You think Newcastle and West Ham are going to score 2 goals each?
Yeah, man. Willock. Is it Willock? He's a baller, man.
Would you take Willock at City?
Okay. Let me just say this. I'm still surprised.
Let's go for it. Why not?
Look, I'm surprised by your board. So they kept El Neni and sent that baller away. El Neni is still at your club. And
Answer the question, Patrick. Would you take Willock at
Would he play at City?
Answer the question. I dare you say yes. Say yes right now.
No?
Okay, the under 23 maybe, but not in the main team.
What? He's going to play? Okay, let me explain this. Let me put full screen for this. Joe Willock, I love you as a player. 8 years old, coming into Arsenal team when as an adult, playing your dream to play for Arsenal. It's emotional. Sentiment aside, you were not going to get game time under Mikel Arteta. If the 25 million that we got for Joe Willock can help us get James Maddison, I'm sorry. You have yourself a wonderful career at Newcastle. If you ever want to come back and you become a good player, we'll buy you back. But for now, this is a better step for you in your career and for the team. That's it. It's not about the board making a mistake keeping El Neni. It's about who's gonna buy El Neni. Nobody. So why are we gonna try to get rid of a player who nobody's gonna buy when we have somebody being bought for 25 million? He's overperformed. 7 goals in 7 games is ridiculous. He broke a Premier League record. Do you think he's gonna do that again?
Hey, the potential's there. Hey, who knows?
If he does that again, you buy him for City in a couple of years. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me ask you.
Joe Willock,
who's a better box to box at your club right now? At Arsenal,
it's not about who's better. We're gonna buy a better one. 25 million, sell Joe Willock, put that 25 million, add 50 million, get Maddison. It makes sense.
Okay. Or just get Bernardo Silva. Anyway, right.
Bernardo Silva. The guy whose career has been going down the drain ever since he didn't clap. If he just clapped like a normal human.
Let's talk about City.
Come on,
is Bernardo Silva getting into your team?
Fuck Man City. No, he doesn't.
Does he get into Liverpool's team?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Does he get into Chelsea's team?
Bernardo Silva.
No, he doesn't.
I can't lie. I would take him at Chelsea. I wouldn't be against it. I would take him at Chelsea. I appreciate this.
Oh, ask God for guidance. Ask God for guidance.
This is the
You're
problem.
in the dark place right now.
No. I'm not in a dark place. Let me explain. Let me explain my stance. Yeah. Bernardo Silva has come to Man City. His biggest issue is that he hasn't cemented a place in the team by actually having a position. Because he's so versatile, that has been his biggest downfall. Because that means then, as a player, what the team needs will always come over what the player needs. And as a player, he's so unselfish, and I do think he is so highly regarded. He was so highly regarded at Monaco for a reason. But when he came to City, and when Pep saw what he saw, Pep used him to his best abilities, best in terms of what the team needs. And a guy being this versatile, for me, I wouldn't be against it, because at Chelsea, we need a guy that can press. We need a guy that can score long shots. We need a guy that can literally do everything right now that we're crying out for. That unfortunately, Ziyech got injured yesterday. As soon as he got injured, my first thought was like, fuck, we don't have somebody like him, really. And the fact of the matter is, Bernardo Silva is a player like that. So to me, I appreciate Bernardo Silva. I'm never going to cuss him out, because sometimes he sits at the bench at Man City. Man City has a fucking great squad, guys. You have to realize.
Thank you.
Okay, enough boosting Man City's ego. Let's just talk about their facts. Bernardo Silva does not start over Riyad Mahrez, Jack Grealish, Sterling. I get that. When it comes to Arsenal, we have Nicolas Pepe and Saka. He could get into the team, obviously, in the right wing role. But what we need is a number 10. Why are we going to buy a player who is predominantly a right winger, his majority of his career, who can play in that position? But you have a choice in getting James Maddison, who cost around the same price, who plays in that center midfield position and also drifts to the left, which gives us more balance as a team. I would prefer the person who gives me more balance than the player who is being put into a team and square round holes. And also, he's going from a team where he's playing with Gundogan, Rodri, Fernandinho behind him. In front of him, he has Kevin De Bruyne, Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish, Riyad Mahrez. He had Aguero before. The levels that he's going from to where he's going now, he's going to look around himself, around his team, and be like, I can't do what I used to do. Because
no, he's going to say, I'm going to demand more from the players. Come on, bro. Like, that's what I think he would be doing. The guy wants to be a leader. Like, look at what he's trying to do at Man City. He could be comfortable, sit in that team, and literally, guess what? Collect trophies. Man is saying, no, I want more than that, and I offer more than that. This is a guy with the right mentality, bro. Like, he's not got a bad mentality in him. The guy wants to do more. Simple as.
Mo, you're looking at a different guy, though. You're speaking about the Bernardo 2 years ago, not this season's Bernardo. This season's Bernardo is absolute trash. That's the
this
thing.
guy, you hate it because he didn't clap his hands.
No. I don't care that he didn't clap. I'm just saying, if he clapped like a normal human being, maybe his career wouldn't go down the drain as it is now. So maybe it's a little bit of karma, maybe. So I don't know if everyone just stood in the fucking like normal way in the trophy thing and just clapped normally, like it would have been normal. But ever since he didn't clap, career been actually down the drain ever since. Can't get into the City team. The time he plays, he's actually horrendous. Makes wrong decisions in the final third. I don't rate Bernardo Silva at all. He's simply a one-season wonder. He pressed against Liverpool one time really well. Yes, I'm saying it. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying it. Bernardo Silva is a one-season wonder. He pressed really nicely against Liverpool once, and everyone's just gassing the fact that he runs and shit. So Bernardo Silva, I don't rate him at all. He's been absolutely shit for 2 seasons. So yeah, I think the Bernardo Silva you guys are talking about is the first season at City, Bernardo Silva, when they won the league by a point. That's the good Bernardo Silva. After that, he's been absolutely down the drain. I wouldn't take him at Liverpool to warm the bench even. So I have no time for Bernardo Silva whatsoever. He would not make an impact at any club he goes to.
Yo, some people agree with him. Some people are calling him a bitter Liverpool fan. Some people are calling him he's right because he had a shit Euros. We're gonna stay on this. City versus Spurs. I think Spurs should go for Bernardo Silva, not Arsenal. But hey, City versus Spurs. What's your prediction for that? Husam's on smoke, says my guy. Labil.
Labil, big up Labil.
What are you saying? What are you saying, Patrick? City versus Spurs. What's your prediction as a City fan?
As a City fan, I'm biased, obviously, and I'm going to be honest with you guys. Very biased. We've never won at the new Spurs Stadium. Can you imagine that? We've never won at the new Tottenham Stadium. That's embarrassing. But anyway, I think this will be it. I think it will be a 3-2. Son is playing. Unfortunately, he loves scoring against us there, but I think we're going to win this. The only reason why I want to watch this game is I want to see if Jesus is going to wear the number 9 because it looks like it was stripped off him in training. And I also want to see if Harry Kane is going to be there. That's the only reason. And I think we're going to win 3-2 because Son is a nightmare. He's going to find a way to score regardless. So those are the 2 reasons why I want to watch this game. Harry Kane, if he's there, and to see if Jesus has been stripped off the number 9 because all his training has no number since he came back. And everybody has a number. So that's it for me.
I want to know, is Lukaku stripping Tammy Abraham of the number 9?
And that, we don't know yet.
I think he will.
If he is,
Tammy Abraham is very close to going to Roma. Yeah, he's close to going to Roma, so I think Lukaku probably does it.
Who's you turn into Fabrizio? What's going on?
If it was up to me, Lukaku would wear the number 18 in it. That's the number he used to wear for us.
Oh, okay.
Wait, you buy Lukaku for all that money and say, bruh, here is number 18.
It's the number that he used to wear before.
Are you doing the Messi thing where he used to wear 30 and you want to give Lukaku the 18, the first jersey?
I'll be honest, the number 9 shirt is a flipping cursed number, bro, at Chelsea. So I don't know what.
Yeah, you're right.
I will just stick away from it. Like, that's just my personal opinion. It's the pressure that is sometimes put some of these strikers. I think Lukaku has a better mentality than that, anyways. But I just, from a sentimentality point of view, I would just put number 18 on him, man. I like that number as well.
Patrick, when Messi wore number 30, you were in the 3rd division, bro. Remember those days?
I could see from your face that you were keeping some ammo. I could see from this you're keeping some ammo.
Let's get back to the results. Let's get back to the results. What are we saying, guys? What are we saying?
Who's Patrick predicted a win, correct?
Yeah, 3-2, yeah.
No. Patrick, how dare you predict a win versus Tottenham? Of course he is.
I expected it.
I think I'm the only one here who predicted a non-City win, to be honest.
What'd you predict?
2-1.
I predicted Tottenham to win 2-1.
What drugs are you on, bro?
No, I'm not on drugs, bro. Tottenham classic shithousery. How many times have you seen Tottenham shithouse Man City? Like I've just seen it so many times. Nuno's a defensive manager. He's shithoused them as well with Wolves a couple of times. So I think now Tottenham are this preseason very sharp. Obviously, City lost the Champions League final, Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that and all that good stuff. So with City losing the Champions League final, I think it affects them negatively. Obviously, them losing the Community Shield as well. Aguero's dad coming out and saying Pep is a fraud, basically, and has crocodile tears. So I think there's a lot of negative energy in that City camp, which is why I don't even think they're going to win the league, unless they buy Kane, obviously. But besides that, I think just for this game, Tottenham are ready. I think Tottenham are firing. I think Nuno has them firing as well. City not really ready like that. Ferran Torres up front does not scare anyone. I could defend against him. I think, obviously, Tottenham win this in a very shithousey way, 2-1. I think Man City control possession for 80 minutes. They missed 700 chances, and Tottenham just shithouse 2 goals. Typical Tottenham versus City game.
Wow, I'm just a little shocked. I don't know about you guys, but hey, that's Husam's opinion. Everyone else picking a win, right?
I've picked a Man City win. I still think it's going to be a tight game for them, but I generally do see that Man City will win that game.
Okay, and I also go for City win. I think City are going to just have too much for them. It's going to be embarrassing for Tottenham. They're going to lose quite embarrassingly this game. So just sit back and enjoy the ride. That's what I would say, because I think it's going to be one of those situations where City just are too dominant. They're going to have a situation where they get an early goal, and Tottenham just, without Harry Kane playing this game, because I don't think he's going to play this game, it's going to be a situation where Tottenham are just going to be buckling under the pressure. That's what's going to happen.
Can I ask you guys something? Who's going to be missed more, Harry Kane or De Bruyne? Because De Bruyne is also injured. So which team is going to miss the player more, Tottenham or Man City?
Did you not win the league with Kevin De Bruyne out?
Yeah, we always play, but that's what I was about to tell my friend here, that when De Bruyne was injured, it was Bernardo Silva and Gundogan who carried City's midfield.
They carried them
so-
to what exactly?
Oh my God, really, Hussein? Come
Tell
on.
me. Tell me they carried them to what?
Hussein, come on.
Now tell me. No, wait, because what he said does not contradict what I said at all. When did that happen? Tell me. The season you won the league, which I said is the one season wonder season. The good season.
This season, De Bruyne was injured also, and then the Gundogan and
And who
Bernardo.
carried you? Gundogan, not Bernardo Silva. Don't even try that one. Bernardo was
had
absolutely
assists.
shit this season. No.
This guy hates
Bernardo was
me.
shit this season. Gundogan was the one who
He
stepped up.
hates Bernardo. I've never seen anybody apart from
Why
Liverpool
is it
fans who
hatred
hate Bernardo Silva.
To state facts? Why is it hatred? The guy had one good season when he won the league. After that, it's been down the drain ever since. So it's just fact. Just fact. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Okay, who's gonna win the league?
Woo!
Can Liverpool win the league? Possibly, but will they? Hussam?
I think, like I said, Chelsea, Liverpool title race. Chelsea win the league. I think they're favourites for it. City, if they buy Kane, they immediately are favourites. So it just depends what happens with the Kane situation. If City go into the season with Ferran Torres and Kevin De Bruyne false 9 as their striker options, then I'm not too confident. Obviously, Jesus is not really a footballer, so I don't really count him like that. But I think, it's true. I think Chelsea favourites definitely with Lukaku signing, 1,000,000% confident about it. I think these three teams, if we're being realistic, these three teams are in the top 3 in no particular order, guaranteed. Like these three will be the 3 from 1 to 3. Now you might think Liverpool win the league, Chelsea win the league, City win the league, but I think after that, all 3 of them are in the top 3. Now after that, there's a discussion, but these 3 are sure and guaranteed in the first 3 places in the Premier League.
Okay. What about you, Mo? Chelsea win the league?
See, I want to say yes that we would win the league, but I wouldn't say to you that I'm that confident yet. As much as like what Patrick was saying to you in regards to Chelsea play defensively, they don't know how to do this, they don't know how to do that. I am much more assured that our manager has figured a lot more out than people realize. I'm much more assured that we'll get a higher points tally than last year. I'm much more assured that we'll get more goals than we did last year. And the fact of the matter is, what it comes down to for me is that as a squad, I haven't seen these players be consistent in terms of a long period of time. And what I've seen with Man City is Man City can have a bad start, but once they get going and their momentum is there, they are a very hard team to stop. And generally speaking, I can't say that Man City is out of this title picture with or without Kane. I still think Kane just kind of solidifies it a bit more for them. But right now, as it currently stands, I look at Man City and Pep seems to be finding solutions, man. Even when they have problems, even when a player leaves, Man City is a team that I think because they've won stuff, unfortunately in this league, we kind of brush over it instead of just actually understanding some of the context they've dealt with themselves. A team that's dealt with David Silva leaving, with Kompany leaving, with Aguero now leaving, and not playing much well last season even. Let's be frankly honest. Any other team deals with this type of madness. Sometimes it can get a lot worse, but the fact of the matter is they're still cleaning trophies. So to me, I can cuss them all I want, but Pep is somehow managing a lot of stuff here. What I don't want to see this season is them wiping the trophies the way they have been. I want us to make sure that as Liverpool, as me, Chelsea, and any other team, we need to be making sure Man City does not have dominance in this league anymore. That's simple as, because we're allowing them to have too much room to breathe, and they are thinking they can just wipe us clean. And I don't think they will this year. I think they'll have much tougher competition. The league tally points to win the league title will be lower than what it's been in the last 2 years. And I generally do think this is going to be one of the best seasons that we're going to be tuned in for. So I'm excited personally as a football fan.
And if
Mo,
that doesn't happen,
I love you, Mo, but like every time you were speaking there, like just there for the section you just spoke, there was violins playing in the background. Like
Of course,
it was just, I was gonna cry. Oh my God, City have been through a lot. David Silva and company left. They've spent almost 1 billion, which is bigger than a GDP of country.
Here we go.
They've spent that in 5 seasons. And you want to feel bad for them.
I never denied that they spent, bro, but so have Man United.
There's nothing to feel sad for whatsoever.
So was Liverpool.
why are we talking about Man United? Chelsea spent over $1 billion.
Listen. What I'm saying to you guys is this. If a team is spending and they don't win, I get you guys criticizing them spending. If a team is spending well and doing what they're meant to do and winning trophies,
I'm not criticizing them spending more. I'm not criticizing the spending. What I'm saying is, you're saying, oh, they lost David Silva, they lost company, but they're spending money to buy replacements. It'll be a sad story if one of them left and they're not spending money. Then it's an issue.
No, who didn't replace David Silva with? Go ahead, tell me.
With the players they bought.
With Phil Foden.
They didn't replace David Silva, bro.
You really just said Phil Foden is the David Silva replacement when he started 17 out of 38 games.
No,
that's a replacement to you?
No, he's not.
Patrick, come on, man. You have to come at me with facts. Don't come at me with this type of stuff, man. Foden.
I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting, listening to you, because you know what?
Bro, Bernardo Silva is the David Silva replacement, which they bought.
Bernardo Silva was bought way before him. What are you talking about? He played.
Yeah, I know, but he is the replacement. So when Silva left, Bernardo Silva replaced his position. That's the answer.
It was Gundogan playing there last year.
Was it not Gundogan playing that position?
And Gundogan. So basically 2 replacements. For one. Man, come on, listen. This whole replacement thing, you would make a point if they don't spend money. They've spent 1 billion since Pep has come in. Why should I feel bad for them? I don't give a fuck if their entire starting 11 gets injured, because they have another 11.
That's not cool. That's not cool.
Hussam,
bro, I'm saying as excuses, not like I want them to get injured. I'm saying as excuses, because they have 22 world-class players. Their next 11 could win the league. Their next 11.
No.
Never mind their first 11.
I wouldn't agree with that.
You can't say you want their whole team to get injured. That's not cool.
When did I say I want them to get injured? I said if they get injured, I wouldn't use that as an excuse, because they have 11 other ready players.
Oh, wait.
Their entire 11.
If Van Dijk gets injured, it's an excuse.
Did I mention that as an excuse?
No, I'm just asking.
Don't tell me what others mentioned. Also, it's not just Van Dijk. It's 24 injuries, Patrick. And by the way, the season we won the league, your fans used Laporte out as an excuse. So, you know.
Yeah, when we won the league last season, your fans used Van Dijk as an excuse. Who told you to go buy back?
We have a much thinner squad. You have.
But there were better.
22.
But there were better centre backs up there. Why did you go buy Kabak?
First of all, I did not buy anyone. Second of all, there's a difference between Laporte getting injured and Van Dijk, Matip, and Gomez injured for the entire season. So please, like I said, come at me with facts. If Laporte, Stones, and Diaz got injured for the entire season, then I might give City an excuse. But if it's just Laporte, I'm not gonna give them an excuse.
I'm so happy to meet you, man. I'm so happy to meet you, man. I don't know why I didn't meet you earlier on.
There's only one issue, right? There's only one issue I have, right? The only issue is this. I think with or without Pep, Man City were going to spend money because their squad was aging when Pep came in. Pep went with that squad knowing full well that was not a squad.
Preach.
So let's be frankly honest, bro. I'm being objective here. They were going to spend money, guys. At the end of the day, me as a Chelsea fan, I am not going to look at a club and say, why are you spending money? Because at the end of the day, if you can spend money and you find a way to make it work, all good for you, my friend. Go do it.
Yes.
Same thing for Liverpool, same thing for Arsenal, because every club, let's be frankly honest, every club is begging for owners that would want to spend right now. That's exactly what they're begging for, okay? Every club wants that shit, bro. But the fact of the matter is, when you don't have it, you will look at the ones that are spending and just say, you know what, that's why they're doing it. But I can point you to teams that have been spending and not doing what they're meant to either, bro. Let's be honest. PSG have been wiping their flipping league for years anyways. So their spending was all about getting a Champions League. They still haven't got it. So let's be frankly honest, bro. Teams spend. At the end of the day, what I give Man City credit for is at the end of the day, whenever the going gets tough, yes, they do spend. They spend well and they still clean trophies, unfortunately for all of us. So it's all of us to fucking do something about it. Spend or find whatever solutions you can if you don't want to spend. And don't allow Man City to clean us up, guys. That's simple as all I'm saying. And at the end,
clean up nothing, man.
Yo, let me just stop you guys right there. So I'm going City. Patrick, you're going City, right?
Yeah, City. Yeah.
You better be.
Mo?
I'm saying still City favorites, bro.
Who's
Look at this guy, man. Chelsea.
You're going Chelsea.
Be honest.
Okay. Now, top four. I'm going City, United, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Wait, is this your order?
In
No, no
order,
order.
Igal.
No, not in order.
Oh, okay, cool.
If you want
Okay,
me to
not
do
in
my
order.
it's
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
City, Liverpool, Chelsea, then United.
Okay, now we're
United's
good.
fourth, Liverpool second. Anyways, but what is your top four? Is everyone's top four the same? Is it those same four teams?
Yeah.
No, not mine.
Okay, who makes your top four? Who's out?
First Chelsea, second Liverpool, third City, fourth Leicester.
Interesting.
Fourth who?
Leicester.
Okay, I don't rate Leicester like that. I think Europe they're gonna struggle again. They still have a weak team overall.
I really like them. I really like them.
Okay, anybody else have Leicester in their top four?
No.
No, I think quality-wise, I rate Man United better. But if anyone's going to take that top 4 position for Man United, it's Leicester. I agree with Osam in that way.
Yeah.
Okay, and then relegation. Who do we have in relegation?
Watford. I'm going to say that now.
Watford, yes. I think
have
we all
Burnley
agree.
in relegation. What about you guys?
Southampton.
I have Norwich, Burnley, and Watford. Those are my three. What about you?
Okay,
We need to
are
all pray like collectively for Burnley relegation because it would just make the league better. Because I'm just so
I
sick
agree.
of
wouldn't let-
watching those bastards play 4-4-2 and fucking cross it in like it's 1932 black and white
Chris Wood.
television.
Oh, I'm
I'm
tired.
Chris
sick.
Wood.
I'm sick of Burnley Football Club, so I
I'm
want them to
tired.
get relegated.
I'm tired of Chris Wood as well, bro. I'm tired of the whole club, bro. Actually,
I'm tired of the club,
them,
man.
bro.
I'm tired of Burnley
tired.
Football Club. I'm just
These
tired.
crosses, bro. Tired of this shit. Yeah, I'll. That's
Watch
all
them
I'm
come fit now. Watch
Once
them
they
come
get it-
fit. Those guys are miserable.
Nah,
Yeah.
They're a bogey team.
Patrick, do you also predict Watford to go down? Because then that would make all four of us predicting Watford to go down.
Watford are going down, man. I don't see any talent at all.
Okay.
Delafeu left them.
So-
Delafeu left them
So
too.
we're all in agreement for Watford.
Yeah,
So
Watford-
Southampton, who thinks they're going
I
down?
think Brentford goes down as well.
Nah, Brentford.
Yeah,
no.
Brentford goes down. I
It's
think
their
Brentford
first year
goes
in
down.
the Premier League. I don't know, man. This is going to be a big test for them.
Well,
If
what
I don't
about
think Brentford
Wolves?
are
What
going
about
down.
Wolves?
Okay, guys, this is the last segment we're gonna do. Let me just get the actual Premier League prediction thing. Okay, here we go. So here we go. I'm gonna share it now on the screen. Let's just do this, and then we're out for the day. Okay. So
All right.
this is gonna be the last thing we do for the day. You guys can see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah.
Okay. So first things first. Let's just do the top 4 teams, and then we'll pick and we'll pick the champions of City because 3 people pick City, right?
Yeah.
Boo.
3 of us pick City.
Boo.
Everyone here said Norwich, right?
I didn't say
No,
no.
no, no, no.
I don't agree.
Everyone said Watford.
Watford
Watford.
was the team we said.
Okay,
Burnley.
Watford, Burnley, Norwich is what I have. What's next? Who are we taking out?
Is
Southampton.
it basically fucking hell? You know what? Norwich are more likely to get relegated than Brentford, Mo.
What about Southampton? They've sold a
I
lot of.
feel like Norwich might be more ready than Brentford, bro. Just
Okay,
the last
who else are we
experience
putting
they
in the
had.
relegation fodder?
Brentford.
Yeah, Brentford.
Newcastle.
Nah,
Yeah.
Newcastle will just fight, but they'll stay up.
I just think somehow they freaking make it every time, bro. I want them to go down. I can't even lie to you, lot.
Steve.
Okay,
Nah,
so
nah,
we
respect
agree that
Masterclass.
these are the out of the candidates for relegation. These are the 4 candidates. Pick 2 of them.
Yeah, for me,
Brentford.
Brentford.
For me,
Yeah.
it's
And
Burnley
just because
and
we all
Norwich are
hate
for
them.
me. What about you guys?
I would say Brentford rather than Norwich.
I'd say Brentford as well.
Okay, Patrick,
Why-
you're
why-
the deciding
why-
vote. Brentford or
Wait,
Norwich?
why you guys giving Brentford like Norwich hype? What do they have?
Well,
Brentford or Norwich? Who are you picking?
I think Norwich are going down.
okay.
Okay, I'm going
Okay.
Norwich also. So
We'll give
Norwich
him that.
it is.
So that's 2-2 then.
That's 2-2. People in the comment section, you decide. Brentford or Norwich, who's going to stay up? Next, Newcastle is going to be just above the other 2 relegation teams, right? Now, who's going to be mid-table out of Aston Villa, West Ham, Leeds, Arsenal, Leicester, Wolves, Everton, Tottenham? We can all
Brighton,
agree Crystal
Palace,
are going to
definitely.
be mid-table.
Yeah, Brighton as well.
Yeah.
Brighton as well. Okay.
Call me
Yeah.
crazy, guys, but I'm gonna say this right now: Wolverhampton, and also West Ham in my eyes.
Oh fuck yo, Igal. We need to put Wolves in in the 3 above relegation thing, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
so who
And put Newcastle
who goes
mid-table.
up? Who goes
Newcastle.
up? Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think Southampton have a better chance of going up in the table.
Southampton have sold players. Well, like Danny Ings is the one who saved
No, but
them that
Southampton
other
have
season.
sold everyone though, Igal.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Okay, so Newcastle goes up.
Yeah.
Yes, I think Wolves will be in trouble this season. I think we all agreed on that earlier as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the relegation 17, 16, 17, 16, 15, right?
Okay.
14, 13, 12, 11. Now, a couple more, guys.
Arsenal.
And
Yes, 10 teams
Nah,
already.
too early.
I
Leeds.
think, yeah.
And I think West Ham get into the top 10, but Leeds are the final team next to Newcastle. I can't lie.
Okay, so you're saying Leeds?
Yes. And I think
Wait,
West Ham go up to the top 10.
Okay, West Ham are in the top 10. So you're either way. Okay, so we can only save 3 teams. So we need to put 2 more teams in mid-table.
Two more in mid-table.
2 more teams mid-table out of Everton, Tottenham,
Everton easy.
Arsenal. What?
Everton and Villa, obviously, they are the obvious answers.
No, I think Villa are going to do much better than people realize.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
Are you sure? Are you sure Aston is going to finish on top of Leeds?
Arsenal don't
Yeah,
have
I
European
think-
football. Don't forget that.
I think Arsenal finished 5th.
Oh yeah, the Conference Cup and thing. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, Tottenham
West
have the
Ham.
Conference
West Ham
League,
are in.
man.
West Ham are in Europa.
Arsenal play
Conference
1
Cup.
game a week.
Oh yeah, but okay, makes sense. Yeah.
I think Villa are being underestimated here, but it's cool.
They might end up as Fulham.
Yeah, everyone's
those
saying
players.
Norwich is going down, guys.
Norwich?
Yeah, Norwich.
Okay, so people are predicting Norwich?
Damn. I hope you guys
Yeah,
are wrong.
then we'll just keep them, innit? We'll just keep them. We move. We'll give them that one more. Give them
Guys,
that one.
I personally, can I do mine first? I'll show you mine.
Yeah.
This is mine.
Obviously, Tottenham you'd put in the
I
top.
know. I was about to say
That's
the
my
same
love
thing.
straight away.
So
So
obvious.
I have Arsenal finishing 5th, Leicester and Leicester finishing 6th, Leeds finishing 7th. I mean, Leeds finishing 7th, and then Tottenham finishing 8th.
That's a madness still, I can't lie.
So if you guys were to change one person each, Mo, what would you change first?
Easily for me, like Aston Villa belongs in that European conversation there. Leeds in
goes
top.
down?
Yeah.
Okay. Patrick, what are you changing?
I think regardless that they're playing European football, Spurs will still finish in front of Arsenal. It just happens. It's been happening for a while. No offense, Gal, but I think it's been happening for a while.
No, but
So
why
I
did you
think
take
Leicester's
Leicester?
dropping down.
Why are you taking
You-
Leicester
you-
out? Leicester's going to be fine, buff.
Okay,
Yeah,
so who's
drop-
dropping out?
drop-
Who's dropping out?
He's dropping
Villa.
out. That's what he said to you.
Villa,
Playing Arsenal
obviously.
10th or 8th.
No, he's saying Patrick is saying that Arsenal drop off. Spurs will finish above Arsenal.
Okay, Spurs
Okay.
will finish above Arsenal, but are Arsenal going to finish 6th then?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah. You answered that, Patrick.
Wait a minute. Can you go up? Can you go up? Right. Let's count from up there. I think for me, right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 is Leicester. 6 is Spurs. 7 is Arsenal. Then Aston Villa. That's what I think.
Okay.
So Aston Villa drop off, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Mo, you agree with this? I mean, why did I say Mo? Sorry, Hussam.
Some, yeah.
I think Arsenal finished 5th. United finished 6th. Tottenham finished 7th. I think Leicester are in the top 4. man.
This.
Yes, I think Arsenal finish above Man United. I'm not even capping. I've seen what I've seen what 1 game a week does, and I think Oli is just gonna have a shit season, and United are gonna have downfall, man. 100%. Nah, don't. That's too far, Igal. That's too far. Don't try and stick Arsenal in the top 4. Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's a quick, sneaky one, innit? Just sneak them in there.
Very sneaky. I think
I
4th.
was
definitely
like,
go for it.
let's just get it in there. Anyways, the only way I could see us getting into top 4 is if either Liverpool or Manchester United drop off. Right?
I don't think Liverpool drop off at all. I think the fact we finished, honestly speaking, no bias whatsoever. The fact we finished 3rd with Reece Williams and Nat Phillips shows me that we are guaranteed top 4.
Yeah, to me,
I think it's United who drop off from last season.
it's the manager, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just Oli, to be honest. If they had Zidane, United would be in title contention. Let's just say it as
Okay,
it is.
so guys, can we agree Leicester's 5th, Arsenal 6th, Tottenham 7th?
Yeah, but I don't see
I'm
Tottenham.
not agreeing.
I don't know. I just see Tottenham
I'm
will
not
finish
agreeing.
above you guys. I think it's just physics these days.
No, but
Personally, I
Patrick,
see
Mo, do you
You're
agree
trying
with
to trick
Patrick
me,
or with Arsenal above Tottenham?
Honestly, I don't see. I think Villa is actually in this conversation, and they've been taken out from the conversation. That's how I feel.
So who's
Who do
dropping?
they replace?
Who are you dropping then?
And right now, as things stand, I would be dropping Arsenal.
Wow.
Whoa. One more thing, Igal. I think I've been forgetting. You guys have no European football. And what if Spurs lose Kane?
Yeah, they're fucked.
So Villa,
Yeah,
Villa,
that's what
I
I'm
think
saying.
Tottenham are the most fucked out of all of
Oh
us.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, Arsenal are just going to be playing a few games, and then these guys will be tired. Plus, there's no Kane anymore to save their asses. Sorry for the language, but anyway.
Patrick, it's the language that came out of your mouth in terms of football was way worse than what you've said.
Okay,
So
so this is fair. This works,
that's what
right?
you need to apologize for.
Guys, this works.
I think I'm not in agreement with this, but yeah, whatever.
This is the
But,
best.
okay, what are you not
Okay,
in agreement
Hussam,
with?
to make it work, you're happy now, right?
No, of course I'm happy now, 100%. But I'm saying Chelsea win the league. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Liverpool. I'm saying United drop out of the top 4 and you put Leicester in there. Okay, I'm saying Arsenal finish 5th, United 6th, Spurs 7th. Spurs qualify for the Europa League definitely. And I don't even have Villa as highly up as people do. I think, and neither do I have Everton. But anyway, yeah, that's more closer to what I think.
That actually looks okay, you know.
Everybody else has City except for Hussam, and everybody else has Man United in the top 4. But guys, can I convince you guys? Let's just keep Arsenal 5th. It only makes sense.
It does. Okay, we'll give you that. It does.
No. You're gonna have to give me a paragraph as to why I need to be convinced of this. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
Arsenal are going to finish 5th ahead of Leicester and Tottenham because Tottenham are a mess when it comes to. They recently just got their manager after having 12 managers reject them. Harry Kane's going to be leaving, and we're not even sure if their center back pairing is going to be a Joe Rodon, a Dyer, or
Romero.
what's his name, Sanchez with Romero. Right, or they could play a back 3. We don't know which kind of system they're going to play. All we know is Son is going to be their main guy, leading them this season if Harry Kane leaves. Plus, they currently have Conference League football that's already going to be beginning. They're going to be facing their 2 qualifying games very, very soon. Also, Leicester have Europa League football in a team that has gotten a little bit better with squad depth. But overall, Leicester still have this situation where they get gassed out with an over-reliance on Vardy and over-reliance on individual players to consistently keep them ticking. Where Arsenal don't have European football, Arteta has a whole week to train with the players, has a whole season where it's just 1 game a week. And for a team that has a squad depth to be playing in Europe season week in, week out, I feel like we just have too much quality. And we won't have as much injuries and over-reliance on individual players throughout the whole season because they have 1 game a week in comparison to Leicester and Tottenham.
Okay.
I can vouch for 1 game a week. 1 game a week makes a difference.
Someone said Watford are winning the Premier League.
If that happened,
the sad part is we all have Watford 20th. So I'm sorry.
It was like an
Watford
automatic
going down
from all of us.
And Troy Deeney is injured, so Watford are done.
Yeah. Bye Watford.
It's been nice knowing you, man.
Suddenly all the Twitch gang is here. Okay.
Gang. What happened to Fabrizio Romano raid?
Fabrizio is raiding
what does that mean?
I don't know what that means. I'm trying to check. You didn't.
You know why they're saying that? It's because what's it called? Because Fabrizio supports Watford.
Oh no, Fabrizio is online right now. I think so. Yeah, he is. Yeah. On Twitch,
what's going on with all this? Everyone just messaging.
What the fuck just happened?
He's hosting.
Twitch is going crazy.
Wait, as in like how many views?
Bro, there's like 6 people on Twitch, but how the hell are they all messaging at the same time?
I'm
Yo,
not entirely sure.
Are you guys
This is
seeing the comment
crazy, I
section go
can-
crazy?
Yeah, the comment section, I can see it, man. They say
bro, what 3-4? There's 4K viewers on Twitch.
Wait a minute.
You
What?
need to, Sohan, please.
Refresh, Eagle.
Wait a minute. Fabu is live on Twitch also. So what is he talking about? Why people are going crazy over him?
Oh, he's giving his viewers to you. That's what raid means.
Oh shit!
Oh,
really?
Fabrizio told them to. He told them to raid your comment section.
God damn.
Look at that. Oh, it's coming over.
All right.
Again.
Whilst this is happening, can we put Chelsea at the top, please? I just want to take a picture.
Nah. Fuck you, Mo. You had your chance, and I said Chelsea winning the league, and you're like, no, Man City. So allow it.
No, I'm being objective there, man. We're not ready yet. That's how I feel.
Nah.
I need to see evidence. Honestly, if our fitness situation was better than it was, and we didn't have those first 6 fixtures the way it is, I might feel much more confident about it. But again, we might deal well with it, and my stance will probably change.
Good story, bro.
Wait a minute. Okay.
You had the fucking chance to say Chelsea win the league, but you didn't say it. So I'm not about to catch that right
I'm
now.
just more convinced by Man City at the moment. I'm sorry, man.
How is this happening? Why is Fabrizio's comments coming here? Like they're all over here now.
That's not my problem. You had the chance to say Chelsea.
I just went from 2 followers on Twitch
Dan,
to 30.
I want to say it, bro. But come on, man. We watched the same game yesterday, bro. I don't know, man.
Another raid equals another crash. They're trying to crash.
I'm not ready for it, man. I'm not ready
Yo,
for
can
it.
someone explain to me why there's so much Twitch comments coming?
Oh
right
no!
now?
Somebody said it's going to crash again.
Yo,
This one says
what's your name?
crash.
What's your name on Twitch, Igal?
It's EGTV Eagle.
I am
Eagle
paying
TV,
attention.
Eagle.
Dan, I'm not even gonna deny it, bro. I need to be convinced, though, Dan. That's what it is for me, man. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be objective about the situation. My Chelsea heart is
ain't no objective
win
nothing.
everything this year, bro. But come on, man. If yesterday's performance was any better, I might have.
Igal, why are you putting the comment on my face, Akhi?
Yeah, put it on his
sorry.
face, man. This guy, man. This Liverpool fan, man.
Let me search out your Twitch because I can't even find it.
Go to your Twitch channel.
Wait a minute. He's also locked up. He's locked up his Twitch these days. You have to be subscribed. Before it was just free. You could just see it free. So he's a must. You have to be subscribed to him. Because before you could just click.
606 viewers. Big up.
Oh, that's sick. That's
How many
sick.
viewers?
606 on Twitch. How the fuck did this just happen though?
Oh, it means he joined. That means he watched this.
rated
He
it.
clicked your. I think he clicked
He's rated
your.
your thing,
the
bro.
thing,
That's
yeah.
what it means.
Oh,
Just
okay.
told them
Maybe he
straight up,
clicked
like,
your
go to
thing.
this. I'm trying to find you on Twitch, but it's not coming up. EGTV.
I
Oh,
found
that's
it. I
sick.
found it.
Anyways, yo, everyone who's
EGTV
watching,
Eagle.
everyone who's watching, do me a favor, come join my YouTube channel, also EGTV. That's where we're at. Oh shit, yeah, we're on 606 people on Twitch. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is mad.
But yeah,
Mad
people
man.
on Twitch, big up to everybody on Twitch. Come check us out on YouTube. Iga, read my previous comment. What was your previous comment? Where is it?
It's very hard to read them now, isn't
Because
it?
Fabrizio
Bro,
Romano
there's like
was on
5
his
million
Twitch
comments.
and
How's
just
he gonna
ended and told his viewers to go to your channel. What?
Yeah, that's
sick.
literally what happened. That's
Big up to you, Fab. Big up to you, Fab.
Big up Fabrizio Romano.
Fabrizio is sick, man. Fabrizio is sick. I can't believe it, bro.
Yo, that's mad.
That's mad. Bro, look what they're saying. You had 3K viewers 5 minutes ago, bro. So it just
And
didn't.
apparently he commented as well.
Oh, somebody said you had 4K before that.
Yo, here's his comment. It was a raid. Haha, here we go. Just
Oh my
go
days.
literally above Sohan saying Georgie lol. There's his comment. Literally it's in front of my face. It was a raid. Haha, here we go by Fabrizio Romano.
Where?
Bro, above Sohan.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yo, my
This
guy,
is
that's
mad.
the goat right there.
Actually, man.
Yo, Fabrizio's the goat. Yo,
Oh
my
my
guy
God.
rated the chat. That's crazy. You got-
Fabrizio
yo,
being in there, bro. That's mad.
Yo, that's mad.
Big up,
That's
big
mad.
up.
But yo, big up to everybody watching. We're out of here for today. Shout out to Fabrizio Romano for giving me a shout out. I appreciate it, bro. Guys, have yourselves a wonderful day. This is it for today's episode of Premier League predictions. We're going to be back next week after the first week of the Premier League season's over. And you know what? Stay tuned because I do a lot of Arsenal content. I do a lot of streams in regards to everything in regards to Arsenal. I'm going to be doing a watch along for the Arsenal game, and I'll be doing a lot more on Twitch as we go. So big up to everybody watching. Appreciate you guys. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I'm out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.